Okay, so, buying a house or selling one, it's exciting, right?
Yeah.
But let's be honest, all the legal stuff can be a little bit scary.
Oh, wow. Right.
Contracts, warranties, all those, details. It's easy to feel a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think a lot of people feel that way. Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be great to have someone kind of looking out for you, making sure you're protected through the whole process?
Yeah, it's interesting. It used to be that people really only thought about legal help uh, when something went wrong.
Right, like if you were already in trouble.
Exactly, like, oh, I need a lawyer, but you're seeing a real shift
Oh,
now.
really?
Yeah, towards being proactive, especially with real estate.
So it's like having a guide instead of waiting for a firefighter to show up.
Exactly. And that's what's so fascinating about this.
Now, how do people actually get that kind of proactive help?
Well, there are companies like Law and Identity Solutions, for instance. They offer plans that are designed to give you that upfront protection. And it's really all about helping more people more often in more ways than ever before. Like, that's their tagline. And that really speaks to this idea.
Okay.
Like, it's like insurance, but for legal matters.
Okay, interesting. So it's like a safety net, but for legal stuff. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, that's a great way to think about it. Like, okay, so imagine you're buying this house and you get this agreement, and it has all this legal language about an easement.
And most people are probably like, what's an easement?
Right, exactly. An easement basically means someone else has a right to use some part of your property. Maybe it's for a driveway or for utility lines or something.
Got it.
And you might not realize what you're agreeing to unless you have someone look at it closely. And that's where a lawyer comes in. They can review that agreement, explain it to you in plain English, and make sure that your rights are protected, before you sign anything.
That's such a good example because when you're buying a house, you're so excited.
Mm.
You might overlook those important details.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
it goes beyond just easements, too. Think about those warranties that come with a house.
Right. Or even appliances.
Appliances. Exactly. Let's say, I don't know, your dishwasher breaks down a month after you move in.
Uh,
A lawyer can help you understand the warranty, make sure the company actually, honors its obligations and helps you through that process.
right. So you don't feel like you're on your own dealing with a big company.
Exactly.
So it's not just about like the big scary legal battles. It's about having someone to help you with those everyday situations that could become a real hassle.
Exactly. And the peace of mind extends beyond just buying or selling a house, right? Think about, let's say you've just bought your dream home. Congratulations. This is a big milestone. And for a lot of people, it makes them think about updating their will.
Well, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Why is updating your will particularly important after a big purchase like that?
Well, for most people, their house is their most valuable asset,
Hmm.
and you want to make sure that it's taken care of according to your wishes.
Right.
If something were to happen to you and you don't have an updated will, things can get really complicated, especially with probate court and all of that.
Nobody wants to deal with that.
Exactly. But a lawyer can help you create a will that clearly outlines what you want to happen, and it provides that security, for your loved ones.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like, you're taking care of the future while enjoying the present.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So besides wills and those real estate transactions, what other areas does this kind of legal protection plan cover?
It's really pretty comprehensive. It can include advice on consumer issues, like let's say you have a dispute with a contractor and they don't finish the job.
Right. Or they do a bad job.
Exactly. Or they take the money and run, things like that. Or, employment issues, like let's say you feel you've been wrongfully terminated or you're having some problems at work. They can help you navigate those situations too. Even things like reviewing contracts for smaller projects, like if you're hiring someone to renovate your bathroom or something.
I see. So it's like having a legal expert on call whenever you're not sure what to do or who to turn to.
Exactly. And having that legal support, it really empowers you to ask the right questions, negotiate with more confidence, and make more informed decisions,
Right.
really at every step of the way.
So to wrap up, it sounds like the key takeaway here is that legal protection isn't just about reacting to problems, it's about preventing them in the first place
Mm.
and navigating the world of real estate with confidence.
I think that's a great way to put it, yeah. It makes you think, how would having that kind of legal advice available change your approach to real estate?
Right.
Whether it's a big decision or a small one, it's something worth thinking about.
Definitely food for thought.
Absolutely.